The most dangerous thing about love is not falling into it. It is realizing that someone sees you before you are ready to be seen. Episode 2. Hidden Worlds, When Hearts Begin to Speak. Alina's apartment smelled faintly of wet paint and old paper, a comforting scent that reminded her of afternoons spent alone, sketching in silence. But today, silence felt impossible. Her sketchbook lay forgotten on the couch as she paced, her mind tangled with thoughts of Liam. His smile, the way his eyes lingered just a fraction too long, the warmth of his hand brushing hers, it all felt like something she had been waiting for without knowing it. Her phone buzzed. It was Liam. "Meet me tomorrow. Coffee at 9. Her fingers hesitated over the screen. 9 a.m. at the cafe. A simple request, yet it carried an undercurrent of something deeper, a chance to step into a world she hadn't dared imagine. She typed quickly, "Yes, I'll be there." That evening, her mother, Isabella, hovered in the doorway of her room, watching her daughter move with a strange, unfamiliar energy. "Alina, you're distracted," Isabella said, voice soft but firm. "What's going on?" "I met someone today, Mom," Alina confessed, heart racing. "His name is Liam, and I don't know, something about him feels right." Isabella frowned. "Just someone from the street. You hardly know him. Remember what happened last time." Alina bit her lip. I know, but he's different. I feel it." Her father, Marco, entered quietly, arms folded. He didn't say much, but his gaze was sharp, assessing. "Be careful," he said finally. "Don't let your heart rush ahead before your head catches up." Alina nodded, unable to articulate that her heart had already caught up and surpassed anything her head could manage. The next morning, the cafe on 5th Street smelled of espresso, vanilla, and freshly baked croissants. Liam was already there when Alina arrived, sketchbook in hand, eyes scanning the street until they found her. When their eyes met, the world around them blurred the chatter of other patrons, the clinking of cups, the morning rush. It all became background music to their reunion. "Good morning," he said, standing as she approached, offering her a shy but genuine smile. "Morning," Alina replied, smiling despite her nerves. They settled into a corner booth, and the conversation began again, flowing effortlessly as if no time had passed. But soon, Liam grew quieter, a shadow crossing his face. "What is it?" Alina asked, leaning in. My family," he said, fingers tracing the rim of his coffee cup. "They're complicated. My dad left when I was little, and my mom, she's worried, protective. I don't want to drag her into anything messy." Alina reached out, her hand brushing his. "Your past doesn't scare me. I want to know it, all of it." Liam's lips twitched into a small, grateful smile. "I'm scared I'll mess this up." "You won't," she whispered. Later that evening, Liam agreed to go with Alina to a small family gathering her parents, her younger brother Matteo, and a handful of close family friends. Alina felt a knot of anxiety in her stomach. Introducing someone new was always a challenge, but introducing someone who had already unsettled her heart felt like stepping into unknown territory. Her parents' eyes were skeptical the moment he stepped through the door. Marco's brow furrowed, Isabella's lips pressed into a thin line, assessing every movement. Matteo, only 17, barely hid a grin. "Mom," he whispered to Isabella as they watched Liam set down his coat. "He's not bad looking." Isabella shot him a warning glance. "SHHH, Matteo." Liam smiled politely, offering a handshake. "It's a pleasure to meet you all. Alina has told me a little about you." Marco's eyes narrowed. "A little, that's not enough for me." "I understand," Liam said calmly. "I don't expect to be perfect, but I hope you'll see that my intentions are sincere. Alina, she means the world to me." The room fell silent for a moment, tension thick. Alina's mother studied him carefully, her expression unreadable. Slowly, she nodded, just slightly, and Liam exhaled quietly, with relief flickering across his face. The evening unfolded with cautious conversation, small jokes, and laughter that gradually eased the tension. Matteo challenged Liam to a chess game, and though Liam was a novice, he played with a gentle humor that had Matteo laughing. Alina's parents watched, slowly seeing glimpses of the man who had already stolen their daughter's heart. Later, Elena and Liam stepped onto the balcony, the city lights stretching endlessly before them, reflections shimmering in the rain puddles below. "You were amazing tonight," Elena said softly. "I think they like you." Liam shook his head with a wry smile. "I survived, barely, but being here with you, it makes all the nerves worth it." As she looked at him across the table, Elena felt it clearly for the first time. This wasn't just a beginning. It was a risk.